Scentsy Fam, it's Eileen, your independent Scentsy consultant, and girl, today we have a different type of video for you today. Today we're going to be going over all the changes that are happening March 1st, and it is a lot to go through. So if that sounds interesting to you, grab a snack, cozy up, and grab your drink. We have plenty of water in this thing. So first off with this video, all these changes that are happening are going to affect customers and consultants, and all these changes are happening March 1st at midnight with a new catalog season, with a new catalog that is coming. Scentsy did announce these on our workstations and they kind of give us no context, and then we got some context. And so I don't muffle anything up, say anything. The explanations will be provided by our CEO, Dan Orchard of Scentsy, because that's what I'm going to insert, and then I'm going to give you my opinion. So if you come here to bash Scentsy, if you're like anti-MLM, because yes, Scentsy is an MLM. I know a lot of consultants don't like to say it. It is what it is. It squawks, talks, and walks like one. It's a freaking duck, girl. That's just what it is. If you come here to bash Scentsy, you can just skip now. If you come here to think that all I'm going to say is the most wonderful thing of Scentsy, that it's the best thing since sliced bread, you can also leave now, because that's not where I'm at. If you don't want to watch the whole video and you just want to recap, you can skip to the end and I will give a recap at the end. So first off, by saying I have been a Scentsy consultant since like the end of 2020. I want to give you my status that I have with Scentsy. Since I joined on my own free will. I did research on the company, me and my husband, and we made an informed decision together. So this wasn't like someone reeled me in and was conning me. I knew what I was getting into. One of my girlfriends was selling it. I loved it. I was buying and buying and buying from her. I said I might as well get the discount, and that's what I did. I am very fortunate in Scentsy land, as you want to call it. I am a star consultant. I do have a small team under me. I do love my team. And again, I didn't wrangle people in and say this is what you need to do because Scentsy's going to make you a whole bunch of money. That's not how it goes, okay? Let's be real, okay? I do love my team. I do love my customer base. I have customers all over the United States. It has come from YouTube, it has come from my social platforms, it has come from friends and family, and I'm so lucky to have them, and I do appreciate every single customer I have, and I do take care of my customers very well, because that's on me. That's not on Scentsy, that's on me. Second, with Scentsy, the pay. I don't make money like what people think you do make money. I'm not in the top 1%. That just is what it is. Scentsy doesn't provide for my life, my mortgage, my cars, my kids' college, nothing. Who does that is my husband. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I've been thankful to be a stay-at-home mom for almost 13 years, and that is by my husband. I have not been in Scentsy that long. I did not join Scentsy for a get-rich-quick scheme. No, I like the products. I believe in the products. That's just what I do, okay? But Scentsy doesn't pay me to say this. I do my own shopping. They just don't. Is it a good chunk of change? Yes, it's a good chunk of change. Could we leave it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, I've been a stay-at-home mom for almost 13 years. We're fine. But I don't vacation with Scentsy. I've only earned one world tour, and that's it. I don't go out there every day saying, buy Scentsy, buy Scentsy. No, I have a life. Number one, I do. Number two, Scentsy maybe takes up not even 10% of my week. It just doesn't. So those are my standings with Scentsy. And again, if you're here for the wrong reasons, you can just leave. If you're here to leave nasty comments, you'll be blocked. It just is what it is. So number one that's happening in Scentsy land is changes, and I'm going to let Dan Orchard explain the changes that are coming for the catalog, and we're starting off with discontinuing in the catalog. So hit it, Dan.
I'll start off with our product discontinuances. There are a few. The first one are car bars going away globally. The second one is Travel Twist going away globally. And the third one are the Scentsy body products going away only in Europe and in Australia and New Zealand.
So with discontinuing items for the next catalog for spring, summer 2025, oh my god, it's just so weird saying that, are the car bars, the travel twist, and body care for only region 2 and 3. Region 1, which is North America, so it's United States and Canada, they're going to be keeping, is Mexico in there? I don't know, maybe Mexico. They were keeping the body care line. Now this is not new. We have discontinuing items almost every catalog season. They just don't do well. It is what it is. So that to me isn't shocking. Am I sad to see the car bars leave? Absolutely. I actually do like the car bars. I do purchase the car bars. The other two, the travel twist, when they introduced it at SFR 2022, I think, or whenever we went, 22 or 21, I don't even remember. I don't care for them. I put them in my gym bag. They're just whatever. They're not a good product. Now body care has come out of this catalog right here for North America. We've gotten rid of Scentsy Soak and things. So for region 2 and 3, losing body care is not a big surprise for me either. I don't think those are horrible changes. It is what it is. We need to make room for things in the catalog that actually sell, that actually matter, that people want. Up next, what's going to impact you either as really a customer and as a customer and consultant, because as consultants we do shop as well. So bundle and save. Here's Dan again.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the bundle and save look that is pictured here and change it to our new bundle and save page that is pictured here. You can see that the categories have changed. We've made it much more simple and easier to understand. By now, you probably have not seen that we have a buy 5, get 1 free Scentsy bar bundle. While it's not in the catalog and it's not offered in the PWS, it is going to be offered as a consultant-only workstation bundle and save. Okay, follow me so far? Let me keep going. Okay, other things that are happening. So I mentioned the buy 5, get 1 free in Scentsy bars. That's going to continue again only on the workstation, not your PWS, and not in the catalog. We're going to have a pick 6, save 10%. This will be room sprays. It will be Scentsy bars. It will be scent packs. It will be Scentsy oils. And it'll be on scent pods. No, you can't cross and choose one of these and 2 of those different product lines. It's got to be together. So it's 6 Scentsy bars, 6 room sprays, 6 scent packs, or 6 oils, or 6 scent pods. And each increment of 6 will save 10%. Okay. There are 2 products that aren't 6. They are fragrance flowers. When you buy 3 of the fragrance flowers, you save 10%. And if you buy 2 Scent Circle 3-packs, you will save 10%. The fourth area that I wanted to talk about, Laundry Love, Classic Clean, and Moisture Medley will also continue on into the new catalog that starts the 1st of March. And you will also, from those product bundle and save names, will be able to save 10% as well. Scentsy Systems and Perfect Scentsy Systems will be discontinued. The new simplified bundles options will be offered at 10%. The first one displays on the screen. It's a warmer and 6 bars. It does exclude licensing warmers and bars. It does apply to all Scentsy warmers and all Scentsy bars, just not the licensed products. Which means you can have 1 full-size warmer and 6 bars and save 10%, or you can have 1 mini warmer and 6 bars and save 10%. Let me go to the next one. The diffuser plus 6 oils. We have 2 types of diffusers. We have a premium diffuser and we have a deluxe diffuser. You add 1 diffuser and 6 oils, you're going to save 10%. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty easy to follow. The next category is why I went through the new naming convention of Scentsy Air because we also have add a Scentsy Air product and 6 of our pod twin packs, and you will save 10%. Yes, it applies to all 6 of our categories of Scentsy Air products.
In my humble opinion, I don't like this. I don't like what's happening to Bundle and Save. That is my personal opinion coming from a customer myself and as a consultant. Number one, yes, we are keeping the buy 5 get 1 free only on wax bars. That's a big inconvenience for my customers that just want to shop on my website and don't even want to deal with me. Or they're like, it's late, I don't want to bother her. She's always with her kids, or she's at the gym, or whatever. I think that's a really huge inconvenience. I do think it's nice though that they are keeping it for the consultants to have, because the biggest thing that Scentsy does sell is the wax. The wax is where it's at, and it's not going to bother me as a consultant to do it for my customers, but there are some people that, there's customers just even locally for me, I have never met. They found my website and they just buy, and they buy on a whim. They love their Happy Mail, and I've never ever spoken to them. Even though I've sent them mail, even though I've sent them text messages, they just shop and do whatever, and that's how they like it. And buy the 5 get 1 free is only through me. So I think that's a little bit inconvenient. I really don't like that. I don't think that's good marketing. Everything else with your pick 6 and all that good stuff for what we buy as our consumables, our room sprays, our pods, all that junk is going to 10% off. I know Scentsy is saying simplify, but you're taking away the big discount. So when you buy 6 wax bars, you're getting 1 for free. That's a $6 value. And with 10% off at $36 is $3.60. I think that sucks. It's the same thing with the pods. You buy 5, you get 1 free. Pods are $9 or $10 probably. And now you're not saving $10. You're gonna save maybe like $1 or something. Like it's just absolutely dumb. I personally don't like it. It's the same with the pick 3 flowers. It's the same thing with Counter Clean, Moisture Medley, and all that stuff. I honestly don't like Bundle and Save, and I think by not helping the consumer save the money, it really isn't worth it, in my humble opinion. So I don't like this pick 6, pick 3, 10% off. I don't like it. So that's what they're going to for the Bundle and Save, and I think it's crap. It is what it is. So with the Scentsy systems changing, I'm kind of back and forth with it. I can see good and I can see bad. Number one is the simplification of it all, because with doing bundles and save, when I have parties or customers or whatever, you have to choose 2 warmers that are $45, that are $35, that make it, and then you get so many bars. And sometimes my customers would be like, well, I like this warmer, but it's $45, and I like this warmer and it's $55. That's just the example I'm giving. And they have to choose between the categories. Now, what it's simplifying is you just get 1 warmer and 6 bars, or 1 Scentsy Air product and 6 pods, or 6 oils or diffusers. It's just 1 and 6. I do like the simplification of it, because with having to pick certain things, especially with warmer and wax, it was kind of hard. And you did get customers that would be like, but I like that one, but I don't want 2 $55 warmers. So that's one thing I like. The one thing I don't like about it, again, is the 10% discount. How much are we really saving here? And that's what I don't like. Again, let's give the customers a good discount. So I have a love-hate with it. I think the simplification is great. I don't think the discount is great. So I do like that Scentsy is going to be putting it, and they have implemented it already in our websites, that the discount's supposed to be taken off at checkout. So I do like that. I think they announced that at last World Tour, and I think they've already had that going, because I've had customers tell me like, hey, it applied it, or it told me if I buy 1 more, I get something for free. So I do like that Scentsy has put that in our checkout stations on our websites. So, oh, and up next is a catalog change is going to be Scentsy Air, and nothing's happening with the Scentsy Air systems. Nothing is going away, but there's going to be name changes, and I will have Dan put that here.
We are simplifying the naming convention of our fan diffusers. So the products I'm talking about are the air purifier. I'm talking about the tabletop diffuser. I'm talking about wall fan diffusers. Those products, we are going to combine all products that use a pod to have the same category name of Scentsy Air. First of all, Scentsy Air Purifier already fits the naming convention. We're keeping the same name for that. No change for Scentsy Air Purifier. Scentsy Air, the new product that we just introduced at Reunion, the one that contains all 4 pods, right? 4 pods at once. That one is currently called Scentsy Air. On March 1st, it's going to be called Scentsy Air Quad. Our tabletop fan diffuser, the one that you can put in either 2 or 1 Scentsy pod, that tabletop fan diffuser is changing to the name of Scentsy Air. Okay. Next one is the wall fan diffuser. The wall fan diffuser, we're dropping that name. We're going to match the warmer naming convention, and it's going to be called the Scentsy Air Mini. Okay. Scentsy Go or Scentsy Go Black, you know this product, also takes pods. This one's going to be called Scentsy Air Go. And then lastly, okay, we have the mini fan diffuser. We're dropping that, adding Scentsy Air. This mini fan diffuser is going to be called Scentsy Air Solo.
So now the latter part of this video is going to be consultant only. So if you're a consultant and these are changes just for us consultants, it has nothing to do with the customers anymore. It's all about if you make the decision to keep going with Scentsy or not. And your decision needs to be based on your life. It needs to be based on your budget. It needs to be based on what you want to do. It shouldn't be about pats on the back or shout outs on Facebook or whatever sometimes the Scentsy community does. I'm going to be honest, I don't fall for that crap at all. When I hear people at World Tour or SFR, and I've talked to a lot of consultants, and they join this community for their reasons of they're lonely. A lot what I hear that they want camaraderie, they want pats on the back, they want notifications, they want friends, they join and they're not really looking at the budget or what this actually entails. And there is fees that go along with Scentsy, with your website, and if you want like Scent and Warmer at the moment, it's not required, but if you do want a PWS, a website through Scentsy, that is $15 a month. That has nothing to do with the changes, but Scentsy does cost you that bare minimum to be a consultant, and the bare minimum too of what the requirements are to stay a consultant. And so the consultant requirements, I'm gonna have Dan say it here.
Starting March 1st, as you know, we are moving to 250 PRV as the required activity requirement. This is increasing from 200 PRV. I realize this is 50 more PRV that would be required to either stay current or to have a downline team member be an active consultant and qualify for those commissions.
To be an active consultant, you need to have $200 in PRV, and PRV is our personal retail value, and it's made up of different ways of what a warmer costs, and Scentsy warmer, what a licensed warmer costs, what car bars cost. So in 1 calendar month to be active, you need to have 200 PRV. They're changing that to 250. In my personal opinion, and this is only mine, for me personally, it's not a big deal. I do know for some people, and I see it in my groups and I see it in other places, it's hard for people just to get to 200, and they don't want to lose the Scentsy business. They don't want to be out of Scentsy, but yet they can't make the sales. So $50 to some people, or 50 PRV to some people, it's a lot So you have to make that choice in your sales and what you're doing, and you have to see if that fits you. I personally don't think it's a lot at all. It's an extra 50. That's my mindset. But my business, my Scentsy business is way different than other people's. Up next is the parties are going to change. Not the host rewards, not your half offs. It's going to be your tiers, and I will let Dan say that here.
So all parties, the first tier will be going from, in US dollars, from $200 to $250. We will still have our other tiers. Tier 2 will start at $400, tier 3 at $600, and tier 4 at $1,000. No change in host rewards percentages or half price items. No changes there. That will continue and move up with a new tiered mark. One point that I want to make out, where there is free shipping at tier 2, there is still free shipping at tier 2. It's just at that $400 US dollar mark. So that free shipping still is maintained, and you just have to continue to hit that tier 2 to receive that free shipping.
So from what I gathered from what Dan has said is that the party tiers are only going up 50 PRV. That's it. And shipping. Shipping started free at $350. Now shipping is free at the second tier, which is $400 and above. So your host rewards and what you earn on those are not changing, and your half off items are not changing either. It's just everything's going up by 50 PRV. Again, I don't think that's bad. And in a party, usually you have your own shopping link for the party for 90 days. And if you know you buy, it's pretty easy to get to $250 to start the party and get the bare minimum. And you have that link for 90 days. You can share a link with your friends and family, or you can have a full-blown in-person party, however you want to do it. And usually when it's an in-person party, gets kind of crazy. Well, my parties do. Okay, girl, because I like to play games. I like to do things. Like, I love to have fun at my Scentsy parties, and usually the parties are great, and you have huge parties. But again, that's my experience. So other people's parties may be different. Everybody lives in different parts of the United States or parts of the world, and not everybody is doing Scentsy how I'm doing Scentsy, and I'm not even doing Scentsy how other people are doing Scentsy, because again, I'm not in the top tier. Just a regular schmegular girl, okay? That's what I do. And again, this doesn't take up all my time. I don't have Scentsy burnout because I don't do this like 24/7. I'm a mom. Like, girl, I probably am longer at the gym every day than I work on my Scentsy. So that just is what it is. So I don't feel like that's huge. I don't think that's impactful. So, but you might feel like that's impactful. And if it is, again, you don't have to stay a consultant. If you choose to leave Scentsy, it costs you nothing. It really is what it is. There's no impact on you if you leave. There's no fee. There's no nothing. You just don't sell Scentsy anymore. Monthly sales and award bonuses. I'm going to let Dan let you know right here.
The monthly sales award bonus threshold. This will also be changing. For those that know this, you know that if you hit 2,000 PRV in one calendar month, you get a 5% bonus in your sales, taking you from 25% on your PRV to 30% on your PRV. That number is also increasing from 2,000 to 2,500 PRV. Interestingly enough, and you should know this, and I bet many of you do, this puts you on the path to achieving the annual sales award. By hitting 2,500 in 12 months on average over the Scentsy Awards calendar, you can earn the annual sales award and be recognized on SFR and receive a financial reward as well. So that one is also moving from 2,000 to 2,500.
So to get your extra commission bonus, you had to be at 2,000 PRV in one calendar month. That means that month you have sold, in 30 days, you have sold 2,000 PRV. They're changing it from $2K to $2,500. That's a big bump. That is huge. For people who depend on this money, 500 PRV is huge. That's not a little $50, 50 PRV jump. That is like some people's parties. Like, that's crazy. And you have to remember with these sales, if you have Scentsy Club members, that goes towards your PRV. It doesn't go towards parties, but it does go towards your PRV. I know a lot of people like to be like, well, Scentsy Club, Scentsy Club. Only do Scentsy Club, girl, if you really like it, if you really want those scents, if you really need it. It's not necessary. So anyway, I think 2,500, it's a big jump. I think that's impactful, especially if you are banking on Scentsy being your full-time income. It's not for me. If I get 2,500, great. If I don't, because I don't depend on Scentsy as my livelihood. Scentsy doesn't pay my light bill. Scentsy, again, doesn't put gas in my car. It really is expendable pleasure money, whatever. And if it's something me and my husband and my family can definitely do without. That's a huge jump. I think it's too huge. It is what it is, and that's what Scentsy is implementing. So next up is cancellation policies for consultants. And we will let Dan explain that as well.
So right now, you need, or your downline team member needs, at least 200 PRV month in the last 4 to make sure that you maintain your team. Or you hit 200 PRV in one of the last 12 months to stay current at Scentsy and not be canceled. That number is going from 200 to 250. Okay, so that will continue to be a requirement at 4 months or at 12 months to hit 250 in one of the calendar months out of the last 4 or the last 12.
With the cancellations, with the requirements to stay an active Scentsy consultant, I don't think, again, it's a big deal. It's the same amount of time in months that you have to be active. The only thing that's changing, again, is you're going from 200 to 250, and it's just a $50 bump. And again, to me, in my ever so humble opinion, that's not a lot, but for someone it might be. So if it doesn't suit you, again, or if you're gonna try and you don't make it, it's okay not to sell Scentsy. It's not going to be the end of the world. But if you're a lead with someone under you, you have to do the 250 once every quarter. So once every 4 months. So 1 out of 4 months. If you're just a regular essential consultant that you don't have no one under you, you do it 250 in 1 month in a matter of a year. Not bad. That's been since I joined Scentsy. I really think it's great. I have some people on my team that they literally do the 1 month every 12 months and they're good. And they're like, girl, I sell, I don't sell. But again, I am not the leader who's like, you need to sell, you need to do this. That's not me. I ask my team how you want to run your business, and I go with your flow. I go with your vibe, girl. I'm vibing right with you. You're not going to be on my vibe because I do things very different. But if you're like, hustle, 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 I'm with you. If you're like, this is my hobby, it's my hobby too. That's how I run things. And I do actually sell Scentsy with my sister. My sister is on my downline, and one thing I will say about Scentsy, I've never traveled with my sister before, and my sister's in her 50s and I'm 43 now. And we took our first trip when I went to SFR in North Carolina. I've never been on a trip with my sister, and I can actually say because of Scentsy, we have traveled together to new places and done all kinds of things, and it was because of Scentsy. We wouldn't have did that before Scentsy. That's just a little insight. That's just me. And again, that's personal. That has nothing to do with nobody else, okay? No one else's friendships or sisterhoods or whatever, okay? So again, the people that this may affect are the hobbyists. And if you're a hobbyist and this is just what you want to do once a year, all you have to do is do $250 once every 12 months. And if that's because you want to buy something from Scentsy, or if you are selling your Scentsy, or maybe it's your club, you could do your club once every quarter, and your club may be $250. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your budget. It's your life. You got to figure that out. You got to do your research, okay? And lastly, what I'm going to have Dan talk about is the paid at rank. Go for it, Dan.
One other change as of March 1st, Essential Consultant will now be a rank, meaning any consultant that is certified or above who is not active in a calendar month, meaning doesn't hit 250 PRV in a calendar month or more, they will be paid at a 20% commission for that month. For those that hit over or above 250 PRV in a calendar month, who are certified or higher, will earn 25% commissions. Okay, so let me say that one more time. Essential Consultant is now going to be a paid at rank for all consultants across all countries that are certified title or above. As long as your PRV is 250 or above, you will get 25% commissions. Any month that it's below 250 PRV, it will be 20% commissions.
So paid at rank. Why I do like this is because essential consultants will get paid at rank, which they usually don't. You have to earn your I think it's like PRV of so much, and then you're not an essential consultant no more, and you're up in the rank, and I don't know what all the freaking ranks are, but an essential consultant now will get the 20%. I do like that, and that is for the hobbyists. That is for the hobbyist who's like, I just do it every so now and then, and I do like that. And if you you're getting paid 25% at $250, I like that. It's good. And if you're under 250, you still get the 20. It's not bad. Like, I think that's really nice, and I like that. I don't have any complaints there. If you got complaints, let a girl know down below. But that's it for all the Scentsy changes. And remember, these Scentsy changes come March 1st. You still have time to prepare, to make decisions, to do what you need to do, what you want to do with your customers, what you want to do as a consultant. Because remember, as a customer, if you're not a Scentsy consultant, you have the power to put your money where you want it. Do you still want to support Scentsy with all these changes? Support your consultant with all these changes? Again, that's your choice. You have to make that choice for yourself. As a consultant, do you want to stay with Scentsy with all these changes that are happening? Totally up to you. But quick, let's do the last rundown. Starting off with the discontinuances, and I will have pictures up here of everything that's discontinuing. We have the car bars, the travel twists, and the body care for R2, R3. We have Scentsy Air changing. They're changing just their names. The bundle and save. There's going to be no longer buy 5 wax bars, get 1 free on the website. That's just with your consultant, and everything else in bundle and save is going to go to pick 6 or pick 3 with a 10% discount. After that, we have new Scentsy systems. It's 1 warmer, 1 Scentsy pod, 1 diffuser, 1 Scentsy Air, 1 Scentsy Air, 1 diffuser, and it's just get 6 oils, pods, wax at a 10% discount. The consultant requirements are going up from 200 to 250 PRV per 4 months or per year, depending on your rank. The parties are all going up. Just the tiers are going up to every 50 PRV for every tier. It's just 50. Free shipping starts at 400. Also, there is no changes to the half price or the rewards. Your monthly sales bonus, if you are a consultant, is going from $2,000 to $2,500 if you want to get that 30% commission. Your cancellation policies for Scentsy, if you do not meet the minimum requirements, which is $250 every 4 months depending on it, or every 12 months depending on your title. And there's no cancellation fees. Once you don't sell Scentsy, you just don't sell Scentsy. That's just what it is. It will affect the hobbyists. paid at rank now, because essential consultants will get paid the 20%, and if you make over 250 PRV, you'll get paid at 25, and anything under, you will get paid at the 20%. So Scentsy Fam, those are my thoughts. This is all the information that I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let a girl know down below your thoughts, even if it is like, I can't believe this is going on. Let's talk about it. Let's educate ourselves. Let's have collectiveness of brainstorming down below, okay? And I know this is a long video, so thank you guys for joining me and sticking around till the end. And before you leave, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to hit the notification bells, and subscribe. It is what it is. And after all that, Scentsy Fam, you still want to hang around, there's always a video here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, Scentsy Fam.